do that. I never see the stream, so I never get a chance to read it and say hi to people and converse.
Well,
I hear it's never.
VGBC,
I hear it's never trolly, and I hear everyone's super nice in chat. So those are the two rumors I hear.
It also moves really quickly.
I hear it moves
it's
very
hard.
slowly. They're extremely nice people, and they never troll. So why wouldn't I want to read it? All right, guys, we're seeing a rematch between Mr. Moghal, and I'm just going to call it, I'm going to say Cypher.
I can't put up with this any longer.
I can't put up with it any longer. I'm saying Cypher. And earlier, Cypher won, putting Mr. Moghal into losers. So this is Mr. Moghal's redemption, and he's actually up a stock right now.
So for those who didn't see it, Mr. Moghal actually kind of has Cypher's number when he's edge guarding.
He does. When edge guarding, it feels as though Mr. Moghal slightly has the advantage. As I say it, he goes and drills to his death.
Yeah. The thing is, the reason I think Shirasagi won is he just has. It's hard to explain, but he just capitalized on like a lot of.
He does. Yeah, he does.
Quick draw situations.
He absolutely capitalizes. You know, when I was playing him earlier, there's a lot. He has a lot of patience, and then when he gets a hit in, he does a lot with that hit. And I mean, and that's huge. I mean, if you can capitalize, it means you only need to win the neutral, you know, so many times before the match is over. So you can win the neutral over and over again. If you're not capitalizing, you're still going to lose the match.
For sure.
We're seeing a lot of returns by these foxes, and it's going to finish off with an up smash. Pretty standard, right?
Here's a pretty good kill move.
It's a good KO move, I'd say. I like the pressure that Mr. Moghal's trying to put on. It wasn't, you know, overly intense right there, but he was like, I'm going to forward tilt your shield and keep it on the ledge here. And you can see both of them are really experienced in the Ditto. They're moving around each other, they're dancing around each other. So who does Cypher have a lot of practice against when it comes to the Fox Show, do you know?
Over the summer, SG lived in Nova, and they played.
Okay.
There were 2 different weekly series in Nova, and they were grand finals twice a week, basically.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. And SG is he's definitely power ranked in MDVA. He's a really good fox. He's quick too. He's fast.
He's got the quickness.
Be careful. Yes.
I was trying to think who else Cypher has practiced.
Oh, okay. I mean,
who
hey,
cares?
you don't need a lot. If you have SG as a training partner, I don't think you need a lot more than that. The man's good. He's fast. He's probably really good to practice against. Mr. Moghal's trying to finish out this last stock, though. Well, last stock until they're tied up. I'm sorry. I feel like if you can get this stock, he can bring the match back. Because it almost feels like sometimes playing against Mr. Moghal that you're playing against a Jigglypuff. Because at any time, because of those shine spikes, your stock can go. So I feel as though Cypher should feel slightly threatened here. You know, not safe. He's got to keep playing smart. Because Mr. Moghal can take him out. Oof. And that might be
a good back air, yeah.
That's a good back air. Both playing solid.
He definitely. It's interesting that you say that he should respect it, because I sort of like the fact that Cypher sort of ignored the possibility that he could get gimped and just like pinned Mr. Moghal in the corner.
He did. He absolutely did. He stayed on the stage, didn't get baited off, but he did pressure Mr. Moghal over to the ledge. And we saw this the first time they played. They stroked to Dreamland, and then when Mr. Moghal lost, he took Cypher right back to Dreamland.
I mean, if that's your favorite stage and you just happen to strike there, I mean, it makes sense, right?
I don't know if this is his favorite stage. I think he just likes taking people back to where he lost. The salt is real with this guy.
Is it like a West Virginia thing?
Yes, it is. Hey, Crazy Nux is in the chat. Can you tell us what Mr. Moghal's favorite stage to play on is with Fox? Let's see if he fills this in. And this is so. And this is how the first set went, right? When Mr. Moghal took him back to Dreamland, he performed much better. Maybe he just needs a warm up. He needs to get heated up, as some people are saying in the stream.
Yeah, I don't know, but then he lost, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, it wasn't the way I remember. He didn't play badly game 1, this set or last set.
No. He didn't play. He lost, but he didn't play poorly, and he did win the second match on Dreamland.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely has a healthy lead in this game.
And guys, if you're not reading chat, I just want to fill you in that Crazy Nux says that this definitely is not his favorite stage. So
His favorite stage is the last stage he lost on.
See,
Fair enough.
I told you that's his favorite stage.
All right. I mean, so that's what you're about.
That's what he's about, man. He gets super salty. I think it's part of his personality. It's what Mr. Mogul is. You can't deny him.
He's making it work.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I can't.
And you're seeing it right here. He
can't
almost
tell him
has a
not to do it
3-stock
if he's gonna
going.
win.
Yeah. But, you know, and even though we might see a 3-stock here, I don't think Cypher is showing signs of, you know, being out of control or not playing well. I think he's still playing well. As we saw right there, Mr. Mogul put himself in a bad position, and Cypher still had the whereabout to capitalize and take the stock. You know, sometimes when you're down that much, an opportunity may arise, and you don't take it because you're kind of down on yourself a little bit. But Cypher's not showing that. All right, so last set they went to Pokemon. Let's see where Cypher takes it to right now.
Cypher making the eyes with me.
Yeah, we're making eyes. We're quite close to the players, guys. I feel terrible because they could probably hear me. I'm trying to.
Oh, Shirasagi has headphones.
He does, but Mr. Mogul, I'm trying to send secret messages through my commentary to help him out. Be like, oh, Cypher doesn't have a jump. We need to get a setup going where we're a little bit further away.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
nice.
actually had a different capture card and it broke.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had trouble with the capture cards earlier, so this is just kind of what we're left with, right?
Yeah, this is the backup. But I finally got to work.
This is our backup.
We actually had to switch using the desktop to the laptop.
Why are we saying Alex 19 isn't great? Come on, chat. Let's be nice to each other.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, me too. It's okay.
Is this a meme?
Possibly.
I'm not up on the memes.
Well, did Cypher change colors? Did we color counter pick? He was blue last match.
That he did.
Man, the
Can't
counter
explain
picks
it.
are real. I like how Mr. Mogul's chasing him with bears. You see that? Just from one side of the stage to the other, and then he actually ends up getting a KO with it. Chasing him down with bears. It feels really threatening. Fox, get away from me. Stop chasing me with that stuff. And I think that's when Mr. Mogul can win the set through patience, through dash dancing, waiting for Cypher to make a decision. Not even a bad decision, but make a decision.
Thanks for coming, guys.
And then Mr. Mogul using his speed to capitalize. But you see right there, Cypher.
Early KO.
Yeah, Cypher just got that early KO with the Shine Spike.
I feel like a lot of what they do in the middle of the stage is like just kabuki, right?
Just kabuki.
It doesn't actually affect anything.
It doesn't affect what's actually going to happen.
Yeah. All that matters.
It's
is
all for
when
naught
somebody
when you
gets
get a Shine
hit up.
Spike,
Yeah,
right?
it's
It's all for naught.
What are you even doing over there? What's going to happen over there? Ledge.
This is a very dangerous place to play, but I think they're both enjoying it. We talked about that earlier, how these two players play in a very small space. They have the whole map, but they'll just pick one little section and just play it. Like they were just doing it up there on the rock. They're like, we have this whole entire stage. We're just gonna play on top of this rock, like two cats, even though they're foxes.
It's like good capitalization. Like reacted to the tech.
Yeah. Mr. Mogul. Ooh. Look at these approaching full jump nairs. I think they actually have a good amount of priority. So they're not
for sure.
Not a bad decision. You know, and that forward smash actually hangs out there for a little bit. So I think that was a great decision because it actually lingers, and I think Cypher actually got hit by like the ending frames of it. And that's why he didn't get hit as hard, but it still worked. It was enough.
Ooh, good ledge cancel.
Yeah, it was a great.
Pivot.
Cypher's really good at coming down on the stage.
Definitely feeling Randy.
You see that up smash? You like scoop him up, like it was like ice cream, just scooping him. All right, Mr. Mogul definitely got some percentages. Waits for the get up attack, up throw, fair. I don't know if that was intentional. And you see, look at Mr. Mogul being a little bit more patient. Before we've seen him jump off the stage. But why jump off the stage when you're at 13%? Your opponent's at 133.
Right.
Yeah, that was a great decision. So, and I think in tournament results, maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I think that's where Mr. Mogul would drop the set, where he would still go, he'd go all in, even though he was up. He would go all in, and he would potentially lose a stock. So I'm glad he didn't make that decision there. He stayed on the stage. He knew he was up. He made the smart decision. I like seeing that. Looks like the chat feels that this match is mad close too. I do think it's crazy close. Mr. Mogul is up in the set. So we saw the salty run back too by Cypher. Now, do you think that was salty, or do you think Cypher just thinks
I think he just likes his stage.
He likes his stage. This is probably his best chance to win. He's not as salty. Look at all these. We're getting a lot of nairs. So the last match might have been like a bearing match. This match feels more like a nairing match. I like it.
Ooh, it's good. It's a good tech.
It was a great tech
Pretty
by Cypher onto that platform. And just to have the whereabout that you know you're going towards at that trajectory. I mean, it's definitely knowing your character, knowing your percent, knowing the stage. I think Cypher's kind of done with this match, just throwing out, he was done with that stock, I should say, just throwing out smash hits. All right, we have the Rock back in play. And I think the last time the Rock was out, Mr. Mogul had the upper hand. He at least had the exchange went in his direction. Let's see if he can make something out of it here. Oh, and the SDs. Trying to tech that shine,
Just
he
like
air
that.
dodges. Yeah, right, it's even up. And Cypher almost does it again.
Oh, that was perfect timing. Wow, that.
Definitely impressive. Definitely impressive.
I approve.
You approve. Chrono Tiger approves.
I mean, it was good.
It was good. It was very good. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Juggling with
tell.
the aerials.
You can just feel the confidence.
Yeah. The momentum swayed. Well, okay, so now here's the question. Where is Mr. Mogul going to take him? That is the question. It's 2-2. We're going to the fifth match. Mogul might be feeling a little bit of salt, so we might go back to Pokemon.
He won on Pokemon. I don't think he can.
He won on Pokemon. So I mean,
well, I mean, he might agree to it, I guess.
Unless we have a gentleman's agreement. But sorry, I'm actively interrupting.
Look, 15 viewers.
15 viewers, guys. Guys, congratulations. We are max viewership at 15 viewers. This is the team. Yeah, I didn't mean to actively be.
Today 15, tomorrow 1500.
There you go. Interfering the match. I'll keep my comments down.
Oh, Crazy Nux calling the stage.
All right, Crazy Nux just called the stage, and he called wrong.
He guessed wrong. Aaron Scaring guessed it correctly. You win nothing.
You win nothing. No, but I do think this is a really interesting decision for my man, Mr. Mogul. If you remember in teams, he didn't want this. He always turned it off in teams versus you guys. So, great angle. Avoiding all the aerial edge guards options.
It's like a little thing, but when Mr. Mogul was doing that edge guard earlier, he would shine turnaround before he did the drill, just for that little bit of extra.
Exactly, and if Cypher would have done that there, he would actually call Mr. Mogul. And that's tech that he was talking about while on the stream to the streamers. At the time, we only had 10 streamers, so not everyone knows about that tech. So if you guys hang out, maybe Mr. Mogul will come back on and fill you in on it.
So I noticed that in this set, Mr. Mogul hasn't been going for off-stage edge guards a lot. He's been trying to call it out with the F smash.
Yeah, he's calling it out with the F smash.
Cypher can just space around it. He's not.
And he's calling out with bears too.
Yeah. But it's sort of like, I feel like it's wrapped around where like Cypher started beating the shine spike.
Well, you were talking about it with stalling and changing up your recovery.
Yeah. This could be huge.
Ooh.
Oh, it drops.
Oh, the reverse cam. Oh, and both recovered. Both recovered. And this could be it right here. Ooh, bad up and B direction. by Cypher.
That was a goofy exchange.
It was a fantastic exchange. I mean, I feel like a few missed opportunities, but still was extremely exciting. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like that edge guard because Cypher like he short hopped, but he was still reacting while he short hopped at Crazy Knox. So he realized, or Crazy Crocs. So he realized he could re-jump into the bear, get that nice spacing. It was just it's the little stuff, you know.
Yeah.
All those little stuff. That was a good up tilt.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Crazy Knox in stream. I thought this was Mr. Mogul's least favorite stage, but he's winning right now. Keeping the tech up, and it sounds like we have a few people rooting for Mr. Mogul, even though he's not from the area. I think they just like seeing his fox. Good read by Cypher. Up smash into Shine. It looks like Cypher's going to try to make some distance between himself and Mr. Mogul.
He just moved so quickly. He didn't even predict anything. He just moved really quickly.
Yeah, exactly. And reacting is so much better than reading because of this. And Fox is fast enough to where he can react. He doesn't have to take the read.
Yeah, if you're in a good position, I feel like, and you can hit buttons really quickly. It's very.
You're in a good spot.
Fox.
You can react quickly, and your fingers can handle it. Yeah, it's a good place to be. I feel like that's what Cypher is doing.
This random tag could be it.
Yeah, and that's it. Great set though. Fantastic set. Really enjoyed watching.
That was